there is like a 2x4 here that's going across. That's kind of helping with the load, but other than that, no.
It's a 2x4. So I've got weight on this wall here, and there's no beam directly under it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I gotta call the engineer. Gut more, so when he gets here, at least he can see it, and then I'll get him to spec something else, all right? Rats. Got some great news from the engineer, though. I thought I was gonna have to open up the entire ceiling and stick in a massive beam. I don't have to do that. To solve the floor sagging issue, all he wants me to do is put a beam in the floor, sister it up to the existing ones, floor sagging issue is dealt with. It's gonna make the floor nice and smooth. Got one beam in the ceiling, I'm ready to do the second, and then I can take out all these temporary walls. We're just laminating together a few pieces of lumber to make a beam to go in between the kitchen and the dining room. It's honestly a really simple process. The engineer specs what wood we have to use. We glue between each layer, and then we nail them all together. Now, you nail them and not screw them because nails have a way higher shear strength than a screw does. I can break a screw with a hammer. Nails are really strong. That's why we use them. What we're doing here is actually quite simple. We're holding up the joists of the floor above with this one beam, and this beam gets held at either end by two posts. It allows us to take out the wall in between. It's opening up the room from the kitchen to the dining room, and it's one big space now.
With construction well underway at Mike and Laura's, I'm here at Canamold to meet with Matt, who will help me find the perfect ceiling. So one of the issues we're dealing with is this beam. It's such an eyesore, and it's just not sitting even with the rest of the ceiling. So I want something to sort of draw their eye away from it and maybe level off the ceiling with it.
The coffered ceiling will add a lot of detail and architectural elements to the ceiling. Based on your ceiling height and the beam that you have, I'm thinking something like this, which is about 6 inches wide and 3 inches deep.
Beautiful.
It'll give you some depth on the ceiling.
I really want that room to feel bigger and bolder, and I feel like this coffered ceiling would be the perfect element for that. The process of how these molds are made is really incredible. They start out with a huge foam block, and they use a wire cutter to cut any kind of profile. Then they coat it with plaster, they let it dry, and it's done.
Let's get tiling.
It's a busy day at Laura and Mike's. I've got Tony and Anna, and they're in the front hallway tiling the floor, and Brandon's helping me put the kitchen cabinets in. Okay, that's this cabinet built. Are you ready to start putting these on the wall now?
Yeah, why don't you give me a hand and we can put this support on.
Mike and Laura's old kitchen was suffering from lack of storage. They were storing things everywhere in here, and they just didn't have enough space. So now that we've taken this wall out and opened things up, I'm getting storage wherever I can. Normally in a peninsula, we like to have some chairs on either side, but this time I thought, forget it. We need the storage on that side, so I put cabinets here, and not only on the other side of the peninsula, but all the way through into the living room too. Added to that, I can now put things inside the banquette as well. So I've got storage over there, storage under the peninsula. They shouldn't be hurting for it anywhere.
Coming up.
This is pretty crazy, isn't it?
I know. I can't believe it's here. I'm pretty nervous, but I'm excited too. I can't wait to see it.
Okay, we won't hold this up any longer.
Yeah.
Go have a look.
Go on in.
Oh my God.
I don't even recognize this.